At 3:17 in the morning, most people are asleep. The city is quiet, traffic thins, witnesses disappear. 7 years ago, a woman died at 3:17 a.m. The report said she slipped. The report said it was an accident. The report was wrong. Everyone involved went on with their lives. They slept. They breathed. They forgot. She didn't. Welcome to Scary Stories After Dark, where the quiet never stays quiet for long. 7 years ago, a woman fell from a bridge into a river. The report said she slipped. The report said it was an accident. The report was wrong. Her fingers were broken. Her nails were torn. She was alive when she hit the water. The man closest to her was Mark Holloway. Mark lived well after that night. He slept well until 3 weeks ago. At 3:17 a.m., Mark woke up. The carpet beside his bed was wet. Bare footprints led from the bathroom to his door. The shower turned on by itself. Cold water. The mirror fogged. She stood behind the curtain. Wet hair, pale skin, open eyes. Mark's body froze in terror. He slipped backward into the bathtub. Cold water rushed over his chest. He gasped. Water entered his lungs. She placed one hand on his shoulder, not to push, just to keep him from standing. His panic drowned him. The bathroom door was locked. Autopsy confirmed drowning. River water was found in his lungs. Time of death, 3:17 a.m. Rachel Moore recorded the video, 42 seconds, laughing while the woman screamed. 7 years later, her phone turned on at 3:17 a.m. A video appeared, 42 seconds long. Rachel deleted it. It came back. Breathing played through the speaker. Wet, panicked. Her phone showed a location. An abandoned mall, a photo booth. Inside the booth, the curtain closed. Air grew thick, heavy. Rachel tried to breathe, couldn't. Behind her reflection, the woman stood, gasping, drowning on land. Rachel collapsed. Suffocated. Security found her dead. No injuries. Phone still recording. Timestamp 3:17 a.m. "7 years ago, the family was paid, not legally, not fairly. Cash. The person who accepted it was her cousin, Evan Carter. Evan said it was compensation. He said it was closure. He kept most of it. At 3:17 a.m., Evan woke choking. The room smelled like wet rope. Cash lay on the table, soaked. In the bathroom, a rope hung from the shower rod. A tight knot, a sailor's knot. At 3:17 a.m. the next night, the rope rested around his neck. His body froze. His hands would not work. The chair shifted, gravity pulled. Evan kicked weakly, the rope tightened, air stopped. She stood in front of him, palm open, asking. Evan Carter died hanging, door locked from inside, money scattered below. Time of death, 3:17 a.m. The bridge had a night guard. Thomas Reed. On the night she died, he heard shouting. He saw movement. He turned the monitor audio down. 7 years later, at 3:17 a.m., his radio filled with wet breathing. Footprints appeared beneath the bridge. He followed them. A maintenance knife lay on the ground. Thomas stepped back, slipped. His hand landed on the blade. Blood poured. He screamed. No one heard. She stood nearby, watching. Thomas Reed bled out beneath the bridge. Monitor audio inside the booth was muted. Timestamp 3:17 a.m. The autopsy was clear. Bruises, defensive wounds, water in the lungs. Dr. Alan Pierce changed the report. He wrote, "accidental drowning." He signed his name. 7 years later, hospital monitors began activating at 3:17 a.m. No patients connected. Flatline. Then a second heartbeat. Dr. Pierce felt pressure in his chest. His breathing shortened. He reached for oxygen. Nothing came out. The ECG beside him showed 2 heartbeats. One stopped, the other continued. She stood in the doorway, wet, silent. Dr. Alan Pierce collapsed. His heart failed. Final diagnosis on screen. Cause of death, homicide. Time of death, 3:17 a.m. Officer Daniel Brooks was first on scene. He altered witness statements. He delayed evidence. He took money. At 3:17 a.m., an empty holding cell locked shut. The intercom filled with wet breathing. Brooks entered the cell. The door locked behind him. He slipped, hit his head. Blood pooled. She knelt beside him, placed his hand on his throat. Swelling closed his airway. Daniel Brooks suffocated on the floor of the cell. 2 minutes of camera footage were missing. Time of death, 3:17 a.m. Michael Graves drafted the settlement. He explained the risks. He convinced the family to sign. The truth was buried in paperwork. At 3:17 a.m., his office printer activated. Old drafts printed, unsigned, marked with handwritten notes. Michael tried to destroy them. The shredder jammed. Emergency lights activated. In the stairwell, the floor was damp, not wet, just enough. Michael missed a step, grabbed the railing, slipped. He fell head first, neck twisted, air cut off. She stood at the top of the stairs, watching. Michael Graves died from blunt force trauma, ruled an accident. Time of death, 3:17 a.m. Laura Bennett wrote the article. She described the screams. She named witnesses. The editor said no. The story died. At 3:17 a.m., her laptop turned on. The original article reopened. Photos restored. A message appeared. Publish. The floor near her desk was slick. She stood, slipped. Her throat struck the desk edge. Air rushed out, did not return. Behind the window reflection, the woman stood. Laura Bennett suffocated. The article published itself. Timestamp, 3:17 a.m. The order was given less than an hour after she fell. Call it an accident. The man who said it was District Attorney Richard Hale. For 7 years, silence protected him. At 3:17 a.m., his office lights turned on. His phone rang. Wet breathing filled the line. The window behind him was open. The floor near it was damp. He stepped back, slipped, grabbed the frame. His grip failed. Richard Hale fell 40 stories. His death was ruled suicide. But the bridge case file lay open on his desk. Time of death, 3:17 a.m. The detective was the last name. 7 years ago, he saw the bruises. He wrote, "Unclear." He let the case die. At 3:17 a.m., he woke to the smell of river water. Footprints led through his home. She sat on his couch, waiting. She did not threaten. She placed the restored case file on the table. The detective confessed, fully, publicly. The case reopened. The truth was released. At dawn, he returned to the bridge. She stood beside him.
"I only wanted the truth,"
she said. Then she was gone. Justice remained. You've been listening to Scary Stories After Dark. Subscribe, if you dare.